because I'm currently in a place I cannot be shouting. The subreddit about A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Best character casting ever. Yeah, I definitely agree with that one. It was it's very nice, to be honest, to see such a character come to life, like an interesting. Yeah, these type comments are funny to me. Tougher on Hollywood for whatever reasons, because in previous CGI, if you haven't watched the 1984 Dune movie, the CGI for a shield was like, are we being a bit critical about Hollywood's use of CGI or whatever? Like, perhaps I'm not like defending Hollywood, because to hell with them, but to experiment with different techniques, because people are very critical and whatever. So, like, for instance, in House of the Dragon, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, the latest episode by Seven, whatever you want to call it, but so in Java, and I was like, okay, will we even be able to see like the fight happening in this kind of environment? Because I think what the creators do is try to hide as many, I was like basically like squinting, like the meme, like anyway. When we run these, how many chickens to sell? Let's do this. So this is like a target amount. If we run this code, it will show 100 million and 2000 hens. This is if you're selling the hen at 25,000. Is a bit, it's an average price for a typical rooster. And let's create a UI for this. Is it like alert? Welcome you guys, welcome to the live. You can go ahead and like the live. It's AI for the chicken calculator. This code into AI. Let's create a chicken to AI to be able to enter the number results as such. ultimate show, enter K price. I am not supposed multiple of how much. Let's run this again. Is 1000. Enter all of 1000. Is it? Like for instance, in this case, it was 100 million. Oh no, it's not. It's K-Pod. Target amount, yes. This is interesting. So K amount. Okay. KX 1000. I think it should be just this. It's the target amount, T1K. How do I set defaults? How I set default values for text inputs, and also make them have 1000, such as 1000. It is okay. Let's try this one. So for like still not working. 15,000. I think you see the results because 25,000 is basically 50k, and 15,000. Okay, let's try this again for like let's try this to change this to make this function. For instance, when entering, add such a comma. this work as the user is it's add comma separations to the format with I think this is the most useful part. Format with commas. So it's the input dot bind. So the input dot bind input fields dot bind. Okay. To thousands place in the number. Okay. As there with price here, and then go to hands. Okay, one last back. Target entry. Let's this first the price is like 25k and the other hand price is 15k. Calculate, please enter. Where is the calculate button? Calculate button is right here. Calculate function. Calculate function. Okay, try calculate. Here is when we get the input values. Let's remove this one and go into AI. In this function, values and the input field as the commas. I don't know English, man, come on now. Let's create all of salam. Trying to create like a UI to calculate how many roosters or hens you will need for X amount of money. Interesting. So it's a float number. Okay, so 5 hands. Let's confirm this. 15,000 times 5 is 75k, and then the hand. Let's make this pink, the typical blue and pink result label first, and change it to individual values instead of being the full amount. So this much is for the hen, and there 100,000, 25,000, 5,000, and 500,000, 25,000, 15,000. Let's go into AI to each input. Code. Okay, so let's add this default values. It's right under dot pack. Surprise entry. So like to get 1 million, this is in shillings, you guys. In order to get 1 million T shillings, you will require, divided by 25, you get 500k times 33. You guys turn let's add a value for remain. Let's leave it to typical black. Text Wait a minute. This is the label. This is also the label. You have to know this rooster amount, the average price plus calculated hen amount times and remaining will be F okay, 350 by 350. $600K 7x 15,000 you guys. Anyways, so let us try to create. So for the rooster amount, wait a minute. Remove the comments from $28 and $20, $28 and $20. Let's confirm this. 28x 25,000 is 300k. And then will lead to 1M. So if you want 100M, you will spend 1,000. It's 30M. 2800 x 25.